So I had some morning thoughts. What does it sound like like when we as women are told to be quiet, to be submissive, that guys want quiet, submissive, small, skinny, doesn't take up a lot of space, isn't confrontational, doesn't argue back, doesn't challenge him, doesn't speak up for herself. What does all that sound like to you? What do all those qualities that we as society and men condition women to try to be like, to be the ideal um, feminine woman? What do all those qualities sound like to you? I'm sorry, but all those qualities sound like you're dealing with a narcissist. Be submissive, submit to me, be quiet, don't speak up. What do those requirements that men want in women sound like to you? They sound like what a narcissist wants from their victim, right? Right? See, you guys, this is exactly why I have tied in narcissistic abuse and domestic violence with feminism to try to speak out for women as victims specifically. Because you guys see what I'm saying? Like, you guys hear what all that sounds like? Like, that's scary. Like, I'm not, no. Like, I've been through so much with narcissistic abuse in my life. I'm not gonna embody any of those qualities that society says I need to have. No. No. Like, that game is over. That ended a long time ago. Like, no. It's game over. I am not gonna be like that. I don't give a fuck what society thinks. I don't care what men think. I don't care if they have a problem with me, my tone, the way I talk. I don't care. I don't care because, listen, like, do you guys hear all those qualities? And that it sounds exactly what a narcissist wants in their or sociopath wants their victim to be like: meek, submissive, compliant, doesn't stand up to the other person, doesn't say a lot. Those are qualities of a victim. I'm not going to be no damn victim anymore. And I hope a lot of other women are not either. Or just, and will stand up for themselves. And it really sucks, you guys, because every single time I do that, when I stand up to myself, especially when I stand up to a man, because I've had this happen in public before, everybody will look, everybody will watch, and act like I'm the bad one when I literally am trying to get a guy to stop harassing me in public. I've had this happen so many times, you guys, with dudes just walking up saying the most disgusting, vile shit. And when I stand up to them, and I think a lot of women are afraid to stand up to these guys, especially in public, and I stand up to them and let them know I'm not afraid, they get, they just come back with all the insults, all the retorts, misogynistic shit, you know, cat lady, all this, and they were the ones harassing me, you guys. They were literally the ones like sexually harassing me. I stand up to them, I tell them to fuck off, and I get in their face, and they act like I'm the aggressor. And like I said, we as women, we are not expected to, we are told not to be assertive, not to assert our wants, our needs. Well, then how else are people gonna know what we need? What do you mean? Like, it is just absolutely disgusting how patriarchal society tries to diminish women, you know, break us down as little girls, break down our self-esteem, so where they try to make sure we don't have any self-esteem or self-worth, so that a man, even any old dusty, um, just loser man will pick us, will decide to pick us, that he's ready to pick us. Like, we are literally conditioned since little girls to put up with that and to aspire to that. And to me, like, that is just disgusting. Like, do you know how much strength and work it takes to break out of that socialization that's been hammered into us as little girl? Like, do you have any idea how much effort that took for me to break out of that socialization? It was not easy. It was not easy. It was not. It was not easy, you guys. I had to literally break through and like work on all my own internalized misogyny, which most women have, and break out of that. Like that was so hard. And even to this day, there's still things that I say and do and slip up, and like it's hard. It's not easy because it's everywhere. It is everywhere around us, in society, women being sexually objectified everywhere, women being abused and told to submit to men and all this. Like, it's all over society, you guys. It's everywhere. And it is so hard to break out of socialization. It is not easy. And like I said, after dealing with narc abuse, like, there's no way, like, I'm never going to be a victim again. But society, it's almost like wants women to be the perfect victim. Like it literally conditions us to be quiet, to submit to men. Whatever men want, we gotta do to be picked in order to be picked. It's just like, it's just so disturbing, you know? This is why I am like against marriage. I am against any of these institutions that basically, if you look at the history, it was about buying and selling women as property for men. It's just like absolutely degrading and just disgusting treatment. It is. I think so. And anybody who's a little bit open minded will understand, I think. Like anybody who is at least a little bit open minded. But yeah, this societal conditioning, it just like runs so deep. And like I have to make a conscious effort every day to like work on that. And it's not easy. And I can imagine what it's like for a dude to have to work on his misogyny. Like, and I'm female, like I have to work on it every day. Make a conscious effort. It's not easy. But yeah, like I said, those qualities, like what? All those qualities sound like a victim, doesn't it? It sounds like a victim. Oh, also, when you live with a man, he's supposed to be head of the household, right? He's supposed to be king of the castle and run everything. And only and good women, right? Pure women will submit to their husbands or their boyfriends and let him be head of the household. What the fuck? Like you're telling me you're gonna step into my world, my house, or wherever the hell I am, my apartment, and try and run things and be a head of what? Like get the fuck out. Get out of my place. Like nobody's gonna be head of anything in my world, like my place, no. I'm the CEO of my own life. Nobody's coming in and trying to take charge or be the CEO of my life. Like, no. Like, who do you think you are? The CEO of my life? Like, get out of here. So, but that's is the crazy thing. So many women just literally let these dudes step into their life, take control of all the finances. They don't question him. They don't know what's going on with the finances. They let him pay all the bills. They let him take over everything. It's crazy. It's so stupid to me. Because he could be doing anything with you guys' joint bank account. Like he could be he could be funneling money for like prostitutes or OnlyFans, and a lot of dudes, most dudes have OnlyFans accounts. They watch OnlyFans. I don't. I never watched it. I don't have any interest in this any industry that exploits women, and all of those industries exploit and degrade and humiliate women. So no, I have no interest in any kind of sexual, exploit industry that exploits women um and children. So no, thank you. But yeah, I mean, he could be funneling money into that, anything. And like funneling money into other women, buying other women gifts, taking other women on dates. You don't know. Like, there is no fucking way that I would ever put myself in that vulnerable situation with a dude. No. And so many women do, and they don't, and then they find out years later what's going on with the money, and like, what he's doing, spending it on another woman, his mistress. Like, how much in society have we accepted that men are just gonna have side chicks? Oh, it's just the mistress and the wife. Like, we have accepted it as that they're just cheaters and just deal with it. No, I'm not gonna just deal with it. I'm not. I'm going to not participate and protect my peace. No, thank you. If it's inevitable that he's gonna get a side chick eventually, a mistress, I'm not gonna deal with any of them. I'm not. No, thank you. I'm not. I'm not gonna put myself in that humiliating situation, and so many women do. And then like as they get older, they're just replaced just like that, like somebody would replace an old car. And then men make fun of it all the time. You'll see comments, horrible comments directed towards women being like older. Like, so men are allowed to age, but women aren't. Like, there's all kinds of names for women aging past 25. They're expired. Like, just go into the manosphere comment and you'll see all this horrible, hateful shit toward women who like are past the age of 25. It's disgusting. But we don't have a lot of those same insults for dudes, even though sometimes I'll try to, call him grandpa and all this stuff. And sometimes people will say things like, "Oh, they need erectile dysfunction pills," and I don't know, like Viagra. And there's certain things, but like it's just not to the same extent or like as harsh, I feel, as it is for like aging women, especially since a lot of our stupid ass society and culture like puts all women's value in their beauty and their appearance, and that's like their only thing they're valuable for, which is like really disgusting. And then like, but men, like their value is in what they own, so like it's changeable, but like our value is in like something like you really can't change, obviously aging. So it's just like really disturbing, and I hate like that aspect of society. But yeah, like it's just like bullshit, and it's just like abusive basically. So I call that out. But like this is why I tell women, like, you got to look at his internet history, what's on his phone. Check, I mean, you'll probably be really disturbed and like never want to like talk to him again. But look and see, like, is he looking at any of that manosphere shit, the red pill shit about women expiring past 25 and all this? Like, get the fuck away from that guy. Get away from him. Like, you do not want to be around a dude who's in like watching all those bro podcasts and all that, like talking hateful shit about women. You don't. Like, why would you want to be around a dude like that? Like, just don't. So yeah, there's all this stuff, but like I said, like, do not be like the perfect victim that society and men want you to be. Don't do it. Like, standing up and asserting yourself to men that are sexually harassing you, like in the workplace. Like, do you guys know how many married men with children? Yes, I said it. Married men with children would come by my desk when I used to have to go into the office, touch me inappropriately, try and literally bring me into rooms in the office and lock them and try to like do sexual things to me. These are married men with children. Like, and I had to escape, literally run for my life, get away from that office. That's why I really am dreading returning to office. Like, I just want to like stay and like keep doing my thing remotely, working remote, because I don't want to go back into a fucking office because of the married men with children. I don't want to fucking do it. I was so disgusted that they would even have the audacity to talk to me as a single woman. It's disgusting. And I really wanted to tell their wives. I mean, I didn't know them personally. They just randomly would come around and then start the harassment after they saw that I was sitting alone at my desk and just a single woman minding my own fucking business. And these disgusting married men have to come around and make stupid ass comments and then try and harass me. Like I said, it's just their audacity and their fucking ego and the fact they think they can do anything they want to women. So because of that, I don't want to be in that workplace setting. I want to be able to continue to be work remotely, so I don't have to deal with the harassment from men in the workplace. So I'm hoping that I can continue to do that and be safe from all that bullshit. Um, so I really hope so. But yeah, like I said, I mean, the hypocrisy, right? Like, dudes, like any guy who tries to present himself as a family man No, don't listen, don't buy into their bullshit. A lot of them are the biggest cheaters, the biggest liars. They really are. And they'll cheat if the opportunity presents itself. Because somehow they think a woman sitting, minding her own business, doing her job, working, is inviting them over. It's just so gross. I just want to like throw up. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, I don't trust that. And that's personally why like I'll never get married or like have kids or anything. Like that's another reason, that's part of many reasons, but because I've seen what they do. I've seen the other side of how they behave and act, and these aren't even, you guys, these weren't even narcissists. These were like what you would see as like good men, and they were actually, they seemed like they acted like good people, like decent, moral. They were not sociopaths, you guys. These were regular men. Yeah, regular dudes, just being what society would be, dudes being dudes, that did this to me. So somehow they think they can still be a good person. A lot of men think this, but still abuse and harass women. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. No, you are not a good person if you do that. So, anyway, you guys, I have to get going. I have a flight to catch, but I just wanted to put that out there. All the hypocrisy, all the, just things we see in society, and the fact, like I said, women are told to be the perfect slaves. We are conditioned since a young age, since little girls, to be the perfect slave. And when we break out of that mold and we assert ourselves, then we're called like aggressive, right? Like, make it make sense. No, they're gaslighting us. We're not being aggressive. They just don't like us protecting our boundaries and peace, because we're supposed to have no boundaries when it comes to men being able to do whatever they want to us. That's what it is. So, yeah, let me call out the BS when I see it.